Okay, the stream should be good this time. For some odd reason, the mic has moved from top to bottom. I'm hoping that the mic is not too loud. I guess I'll have to wait on the mic for this advertisement, but I'm gonna get going. Oh, hold on. For some reason, it unconfigured my controller. Let's try that. So I am in the process of trying to fix my Wii, but I was watching Smooth McGroove play Mario Kart and really just wanted to play. I just really wanted to play my Wii, but unfortunately my Wii is now on the fritz. Can't hear any game audio. Hold on. I just don't want it to be any louder than me. Probably go a little bit louder, I guess. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, let's start. I'll never forget when the Game Grumps played this and they were talking about, I don't know, I actually don't know if it was the first or second Mario Galaxy where they're talking about them having a civil war and or all these toads exploding and shit. Okay, no more configuring, it should be all set. Some crazy ass bitches in the sky. It's almost like he's, similar to that Hey Arnold episode where he's this secret jinx. Oh, that is gonna not be okay. I set, shit. So, like I said earlier, I'm emulating this because I really wanted to play the Wii. Hold on, let me just make sure as he creeps along. I don't know, that should be fine. I really wanted to play my Wii, but it decided to not turn on. A lot of forums suggest that it might have something to do with the power supply. My theory is that I had it zip tied to kind of decrease the wire length. Sorry, this is where the Game Grumps it had their animation of all the toads like fucking going to war with Bowser and them getting fucking shot and being morbid. But so my Wii is on the fritz, no longer powering on. No, it's not like it's never been opened up, so it's kind of hard to tell whether or not it is something that just went bad over time or if it's, you know, a faulty wire, because I, you know, have taken it apart and modded it. But nevertheless, I really wanted to play, so we will be playing. Put that down below the yellow. I just want to make sure that, because I'm not going to be very loud, so we might as well not have the music louder than myself. But before I was interrupted talking about how much I really wanted to play this because I saw Smooth the Groove playing Mario Kart. It's almost as if Mario is the jinx of the whole universe, the whole Mario universe. Because every time he goes to save Peach, something ends up happening instead of just leaving her alone. So I don't know how. I don't know if this is a good idea. How I'm gonna be able to shake. I guess I'm gonna have to configure that. Shake. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, does that? No, shake. I have to close this. That literally shakes the cursor. Huh, that's weird. Try that. There's a thing that's gonna suck about emulating this. That's literally... Okay, so I'm trying to do the wrong emulated Wii remote. Am I not trying... Motion controls and IR. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to emulate the motion controls. You guys can't see it, but if you've ever seen Dolphin, I have that in front of me now. I need to be able to... I don't know. Let me try this. He like creeps along if I stop. Figure Wii remote extension. Is it the nunchuck? Cause I don't believe it is. I think it's the I don't know if I'm gonna be able to emulate. I guess they're fucking shit out of luck. Yeah, it won't let me. I can't seem to figure it out in terms of emulating a shake, rattle, and roll. Unless... I don't know. I'll keep trying one more thing. Hotkeys. Guess I'll have to look this up. How to emulate this movement without real Wii remote. It says you could check upright Wii remote, then use either X, Y, or Z to shake, as I can't remember which is which. What does that mean by you could check upright Wiimote? Upright Wiimote. Oh, upright Wiimote. And then it's under options, under the general and options, and then I'd assume it's on the X-axis. Nope, that doesn't do shit. No. How am I supposed to save these toads? This is a catastrophe already right off the bat. Holy shit. It just reminds me of that Game Grumps thing. Oh, it didn't save. So, like, look at that. Shouldn't that be shaking me around? I don't know. Maybe it's for later. I don't know. I guess I'll just keep going. I thought maybe it'd be worthwhile. I'm sorry to waste your time and or not talk, but I felt like it was necessary. Oh shit, that was so close. Look at that damsel in distress just fucking up on her little balcony with it while the aliens come rushing in. So I'm just not entirely sure how loud it should be with all that crazy ass music. Maybe this loud? I just... Okay. I'm gonna quit playing with the sounds and just call it and start playing. Get into this crazy ass game. I'm super kind of disappointed that this isn't a legitimate emulation or like the system itself. I ordered a new power supply for my Wii, so if I continue to stream this, if I do continue to stream on a consistent basis, I want to see if I can get, or I'll probably beat up to where I'll get before I can fix my Wii. I also want to figure out making sure I cap at a certain thing. I probably shouldn't do it now. Yeah, I see it getting red. That it's generally when I'm speaking too close to the mic. So I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. I probably should have looked into best controls for Super Mario Galaxy. So somebody has it hosted on Mega. Nope, never mind. Totally not there anymore. He has the D-pad changes the view, which I guess that makes sense. L trigger to crouch. Come on, jump with me, A. It's like, aren't you fucking flipping out? You're moving on a totally different axis and you're not falling off. You're jumping into the ozone of this little planet thing. Oh man. Maybe, I don't know, I guess we're gonna have to find out whether or not we're gonna need some different controls. Apparently surfing is gonna be impossible. I don't know, we'll have to play it by ear. Oop, fuck. Yeah, he's getting technical on me and I'm not about that life right now. At 11:33. So I'm just gonna make the best of it and try and just keep to a strict guide of things to talk about instead of solely just focusing on the best way to play this game, because as I pointed out, this is on Dolphin, because my Wii is currently on the fritz. They look exactly like those rabbits that are from when you catch them in Super Mario 64. Coincidence? I don't think so. It's kind of it's almost like they just recycle animals in Mario or in Nintendo lore. How am I supposed to catch? Do I just shoot at him? Let's see if this is possible. Fucking shot him. Yeah, I didn't, cause I don't know. He wasn't doing any actions with any of the buttons that I was using. I'm totally going in blind without having any sort of reference to what the correct control should be. That was strange that I was able. I feel like that was only because of the controls being kind of wonky. Okay, those stupid star things are totally not important. I'm trying to catch those other rabbits. Where are they? If not in there. Yeah, that's gonna blow the camera anyway. I'm gonna have to like look at shit sideways. Oh, you little bastard, you gave it away. I think, like, when it comes to streaming, it's almost like I kind of just zone out as if I'm watching somebody else. And I don't think, like, I should probably be talking because this is a live stream. I'm like, oh, that guy's playing pretty good. Look at him play that game. He's doing pretty dandy. Oh, here's the last bunny buns. I wanted to get it so it was like a perfect balance between mic and sound. Like listening to what is in the stream, it just doesn't seem as loud as it could be. Dude, it's Mama. I'm gonna put it right here. Let's try that for some audio-tastic talent. There's a connection here to deep space far from your lands. We call it the gateway to the starry sky. It's like it keeps creeping away every time I leave the controller off. Oh, I'll feed you, Mama. It's Staralina, or whatever the fuck her name is. Rosalina. She's the, I still don't know the folklore and whether or not she's related, but the graphics on her eye are pretty pixelated, if I don't say so myself. But I don't know the lore between whether or not she's related to, Peach and Mario, or... I don't think so. I'm assuming she's been in the sky the whole time. But I just wonder why she looks like identical to Peach. Like what were they trying to suggest? He just fucking dived down his throat. Oh, you serious? I wasted like the first 3-5 minutes trying to figure out how to spin, and I didn't even have it. Let's see if I can do it now. Because I'm assuming all I have to really fix is the camera. Oh, and being able to ground pound. I don't know if I can do it yet, but... Okay, well, there you go. That whole time I was trying to figure that out. Let me just fix up the... What do I want to do? The cameras, right? I don't even know what the camera buttons are. Are they the D-pads? Hotkeys. I don't know. Maybe that's good enough. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, that's creepy. He like kind of like loses his eyes for a second. Are you... oh, it doesn't let you show him? He honestly becomes like this drone. Like his... I don't know if I wish I could stop on it. There you go. You kind of saw it first. Like a hot second right there. Gee wills. Is it... oh, wants me to shatter that. I could have saved the toads that whole time. I just didn't have it in me. Thanks, asshole. Do I know how to ground pound yet? No, don't know how to ground pound. I don't even have to shake, I just have to press a button now. That's funny. It kind of like renders the whole idea of you as a person trying to play the game, trying to figure out how to actively move to like feel the motions of Mario. It totally third walls that shit. You don't even feel as though you should be shaking. You're just like, oh, done, with a symbol button. Oh, done. You know what I mean? That probably would have been a little tougher because I would have had to kind of time it right. I'm just like, done. Get out of here, star baby. Oh, that was dangerously cheesy. Okay, now that I've kind of figured that all out, and like I said, if you're sitting there saying, he's not even legitimately playing this game, this is, you know, emulated, well, yes it is. I was craving the Wii. My Wii is broken, or at least I think it's the power supply. Hold on. And so I was craving the Wii, and so I'm now emulating it. So you can go suck on a big dick. But now that everything is kind of figured out, and I can now play and talk. I figured a Mario game would be the easiest to try and get back into streaming, try and practice streaming, because it's kind of brainless. I don't even know how Aaron does it. I mean, when Nick and I would play, Nick would be the one that was playing, and I'd be all the speaking, and I did pretty well at it. I think that's why that's such a good dynamic. But even still, when you watch the Game Grumps, Aaron still talks. Not nearly as much as Dan, but he still has like a large dynamic of the two-person aspect of that kind of Let's Play, and he's usually the one playing. So I still have to practice and figure out how to get a little bit better, and probably, well, actually more than likely figure out how to not. I don't know, it won't be tonight, but try and figure out how to not mumble and sound like I'm half asleep. But that's kind of the hardest part of streaming, is, at least for me, is it's not a job. Like a lot of people are able to make it. What does that do? So weird. Look at that. Perfect motion controls on a fucking analog stick, bitch. Anyway, so now back to, I could pull a super mega, make a joke of a segue, but I keep fucking going on a tangent. What I'm trying to say is, now that everything's set up, I'm gonna try and talk about things. What I've been up to, where TinyArcade is going, if it's going anywhere at all, if it even means anything to anybody. I guess I don't understand what those triangles are. I don't know, in terms of TinyArcade, it's kind of tough for me to work on a project alone. A large part of what gets me to work on things is having a feeling that somebody else is going to be collaborating and doing the other part of it. Thanks. Yay! As he's in there. Fuck yeah! But one of the hardest things that I think oh, that's it? I didn't have to stomp on him? One of the hardest things that I find with projects is feeling as though feeling is not overwhelmed because you can kind of manage it with somebody else. But like, I don't know, I think collaborations are the best way to do anything. You know, you don't human beings kind of crave that kind of relationship with somebody else, regardless if it's sexual or physical or what have you. But even with projects or seeing something finished, it's usually because of somebody else. It's obviously, you know, even if it's the concept of a leader and some sort of idea or mission, it's still one person kind of instilling it on others and them going forward and creating religions and ideas and thoughts and shit like that. So even in that kind of, even with that idea, even with that idea, like, it could even be the concept of one person. Shut up. That's what I'm trying to do. God. Don't tell me what to do when I'm doing it. For projects, like, even in the kind of grand scheme of, like, a lot of people or following one person, similarly, I find it easier to come up with like some sort of solution if I'm working with somebody else. God damn it. I learn better. Like I can kind of I can study things and commit things to memory if I'm doing them with somebody else. Like, oh, I remember that time that I learned that concept and we were doing this and we were talking about this, and I don't know, something about interactions with human beings helps me learn things as well as finish things. So without all that, without a second person working on TinyArcade or having a second voice similar to the Game Grumps success or Super Mega's success or Oni Plays success, or I mean, if you think about it, the people who do Let's Plays by themselves generally go to streaming. The only concept that I can think of that's not similar is maybe like Leafy, but he doesn't even, from what I've seen, he doesn't even play the game. He records it and then speaks over it. I don't really even know how somebody can have that much thought to just fucking talk about it. I mean, it's usually some sort of passion about being mad at somebody or whatever the fuck he's talking about, so that I guess that makes a little bit makes some sense. But for me, I need I need somebody else. So for right now, I've been just working on programming and practicing that and trying to get another job and doing things for myself. And it's reflective on who is in my life at that point in time, which It's been I feel like that's really, like, that's not rendered right. I don't know what that's supposed to look like, but I feel like that's not right. Like, that's way too blocky for a Nintendo game. But I guess, like, that's supposed to be light, not an actual, like, solid object. If you believe that that's supposed to be a light emitting through this, like carrying this object instead of what looks to be a ring as a solid object with other solid objects kind of vacuuming it, then put in the comment what it's supposed to be, because I don't feel like that's right, unless that's what she's talking about right now with it shining weak. But the reason so going further on what I was talking about, where most people who are alone normally stream, that's kind of all TinyArcade can be for this time, for this point, like for this particular instance, or for right now. And I know I'm not listening to any of the lore of this game. I'm assuming that Bowser took away all the energy to be able to light this ship, similar to a Ganon idea, and you need to retrieve all the Star Bees or whatever the fuck they're called to be able to power this ship, so you can then fly your way to Bowser's ship and then take him out. Done. I don't need lore. At least not in a Nintendo game. But so what I've been up to, being that other large tangent about why TinyArcade is not a thing at this point in time, is mostly just because I work better with others, and it's kind of on a hiatus because it's just me at this point. But so what I've been doing is just, watching different concepts, watching a lot of listening to a lot of Super Mega's podcasts, trying to get what to even talk about, what does anybody ever want to hear, which is funny because I feel like a lot, at least when they started, they were like busy convincing everybody that they were going to be something different. Like, it's almost like they state their mission in every podcast about, they have told us that they're going to have more material, and they apologize for saying it before, but they will, and they'll have more guests. This is where I think, teleport. But it's funny because they kind of have like the same concept every episode. They talk about like a main theme, tangent, what they call segue, which is very clever. I'll give them that. That's super clever. Oh shit. These are galaxies that can be observed from this dome piece that I have in my pants. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you'll be able to travel. I like the one thing I like most about Nintendo is I always get like a different kind of each pop culture theme that they put in their games, like space or it all kind of full circles. So I get this like very Pikmin, Metroid feel because they're in space. Very Mario Party because of like get to select things based off of a theme. Very Yoshi because of that egg, which is, obvious at that point. But I don't know if Yoshi's in this game. I don't remember. I think he's just in the second one. But back to talking about Super Mega, and I haven't actually watched a lot of their gaming. I feel like their kind of friendship and aggravations come out more than their games. I've seen like 1 or 2 of their Let's Plays. Whereas like Aaron keeps it strong to like, I want to play this game and I really like this game and come on y'all, let's see this new game, or let's play this game that I have a huge passion for. And Dan is the kind of, I don't mean to downplay him. He you know, he knows he's smoked, and like people kind of get that foreshadowing, not foreshadowing, but they kind of get that background persona of like, if they talk a certain way or they go on it, they just keep talking and or say what if statements, then they're kind of stoners. But you have somebody that keeps the conversation going and talks about things that just come to his mind, and then you have the aspect of somebody who's very passionate about, I mean, not to say that Danny doesn't have the moments where he's passionate about like old Commodore games or something that he played growing up, but Aaron keeps like the newer culture for their channel. I feel like with Super Mega they don't have somebody who's very passionate about gaming. I know that I think Ryan said that he likes Animal Crossing a lot, is what I got out of that. But other than that, I don't know if I haven't got the feel that they're like they have the passion for gaming in their Let's Plays. Not to say that, you know, they're not a good channel. I'm kind of just going off of if I were to get anything from their channel, that's what I would get. Like, I should kind of try and balance and be I should have that balance that the Game Grumps has, because it seems to fit them more as a Let's Player compared to I'll appreciate Matt and Ryan more for their in-person videos, or whatever they call them, the real-time videos. I forget what they call them. I guess I can't hit them. Can I hit them in the red? I don't know. It's definitely hard to find that balance. Shit. Come on, get out of here. It's hard to find. Sorry. It's hard to find a balance between. I should be dead right now. Get out of the way. Oh, shit. Like right now, it's hard to find a balance on how to talk, how to speak about something and not lose track of what you're talking about, and continue to play and talk about the game and be constructive on the game, make comments on the game, bring the viewer into like your opinion of the game. So, I don't know. It's the other reason why I haven't been streaming. I just feel like I don't have the time to practice these kind of things compared to, you know, guys who do well with their streaming and get a following. Because I was listening to Matt and Ryan speak more about their audience. They point out that one of their audience is more than likely a bunch of young kids in the comment section, you know, just complaining about their. It's almost like they inherent people who are watching them just for the sake of criticizing them, which we definitely have picked that up from previous videos. If you go on our channel, we have one video we did a while ago where we just watched and critiqued one of those top 10 Russian fails, or whatever you want to call it, and majority of our votes, majority of our viewers, majority of our upvotes, sorry, our comments are criticizing how we don't know Russia, which obviously we don't, and how we don't know the west from the east side of Russia, and which is true, because I fucking made that comment, which was wrong. But long story short, and I feel like I'm saying that now, and I'm just going to continue to say it anyway, or continue on this tangent, but that one of the harder parts of being a Let's Player is, if you're going to do it alone, you need that balancing aspect. You need to be able to nope, that doesn't work. You need to be able to like talk about the game, play the game, and not be boring, and talk, you know, what makes a gamer different. Why would you want to watch me over somebody else? Why would you? I don't know what my punch is. I'm assuming that's what I gotta do, right? Oh. No, he doesn't have a punch in this game. That's what it is. It's always your wiggle. So for instance, I just stopped talking. Does that in fact make it, you know, does it add to the game? Does it allow you as well, you in the audience, does it allow you to kind of focus and watch the game? Is it annoying for me to keep talking? Fuck. Oh shit. Sorry. I just want to be able to do this 3 times. There's no coins. Oh, what the fuck? I went in for the kill and I guess I didn't get it. The toughest thing I think about Let's Plays, streaming, and everybody does it differently, and I am not amazing at anything, and I'm probably not even good at it. But one thing that you could learn from the success of it is that majority of the time you want to hear like friends talk about their experiences. So you want to watch a stream that has like multiple people on it, or like a Let's Play, a YouTube channel that has like multiple people. And if not, it's, you know, it's probably for some other variable. Because I was trying to study how, like what makes a YouTuber or a streamer successful, what to talk about, and they always they always suggest to just act like you're speaking to somebody. So that's what I'm trying to do now. Obviously, I think there's like one person. I don't think it's even anyone. Fuck. God damn it. But just pretend that there's somebody listening and just speak to them. What the fuck? What am I doing wrong? God damn it, hold on. There's gotta be like a crouch button or something. Z button. What the fuck is the Z button? Hold on. I don't see a Z button. Button Z. That would have been so... That's what I gotta do to get away from him. Okay. That should be what I needed. Fucking... It's so silly to emulate all this and to have that not work. But I was reading how does one have a how does one successfully speak on a stream. I mean, I don't have anybody watching now, and I don't have anybody in the comments, but they say to kind of address the comments. It's like the easiest way. I would if I could, but they suggested if not, if no one's there, just kind of just speak as if there was an audience, and it's tough. Yeah, that's so much easier. Fucker. Oh shit, he still grabs me anyway. What the fuck? I don't understand. I don't... This is the first boss and I'm getting wrecked. Okay, Nintendo Magic, what have I learned? Like, what am I supposed to do to dodge him? Am I supposed to just do that move? I didn't think that did anything. I think you're supposed to hit him on the tail. So, I'm speaking my mind about this game. That's like, how does one balance that? How does one speak about the game and the aspect of the game and still go on tangents and tell stories? Do you do one or the other? Do you only do both if you have two people to cover it? It's one of those things that keeps you thinking. Okay. How the fuck do you get away from him? I guess you just go at an angle? Oh, come on. I saw it too. Fucking blows. Do you purposely, like, circle him? Does he not run in a circle correctly? I guess yeah, I guess that's it. And they kind of insinuate that from the shape of the planet. Come on, you dirty bastard. That's right, bitch. He's just minding his own business. He's a small baby. He's a beautiful child, and you destroyed his egg and then himself. Yep, totally missed that. Anyway, I'm just trying to think of a way to talk about something else or go into some other concept instead of speaking in circles about how I find it difficult to stream. I mean, I could talk about where TinyArcade's going, but they're not. I'd like for it to go somewhere. I just haven't had the time or the willpower or the the collaboration. I've just been kind of taking in resources and watching or listening to the, like, from the start. I've been listening to Super Mega's podcast. Why don't we try it out? Aim some star bits at it, bitch. Dude, I did it. Dude, I'm gonna unload on that bitch. Totally worthless. Don't really have any point in this game. I'll probably do one more level. I want to make this a reoccurring thing, and I feel like I've said this. I don't have enough stars. Oh, it's the typical Mario game. I just go back until there's no more slots left. I wanna... Well, I guess the other reason that I have stopped is because I just recently moved. So there's that. And I was working on other projects, like streaming projects, like the 3D printer, PC build. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that the audio was, you know, in a decent state. But I was streaming projects that I was working on. I'm still working on radio frequency with the Raspberry Pi, trying to figure that out, trying to, you know, document that for anybody who's trying to see a successful project through. Because I feel like sometimes it's not enough to kind of have the documentation of just words. That it definitely benefits to see visually what's happening, even if, like, if you don't have the equipment, you can still see what's supposed to happen, kind of deal. Sorry, super focused. Do. Nice. Super focused. Super folk. I need that. I got riggedy wrecked on that first boss. Super embarrassing. And I guess the other thing that I wasn't listening to was my limit when I was streaming. Like, when is enough? Why am I still doing this? I should probably stop. I'm burning myself out. I'm not sounding like I should for anybody who's wanting to listen to the stream. I mean, I don't really sound like I'm too motivational right now, but I'm a little bit better than I was when I was trying to get some content out. Like today, I really wanted to stream, or this whole week I really wanted to stream a Mario game. Oh shit. What the fuck? Can I just go to that one? Yeah, fuck that. There. I don't know. I felt like I really wanted to stream some Mario game, or I saw Smooth McGroove having a good good old dang time playing one of the newer Mario Karts. I'm like, why can't that be me? Why too can't I play Mario of the Kart? I don't know why I just did that. I'm surprised they don't have like a timer on Twitch. I don't know if anybody knows of that, but that'd be interesting to be able to look down and know that this stream has been going for this long, other than going to OBS. We've been for an hour. I can't believe I've been talking for an hour about stuff that is not important. I think the reason that it's most things do well is because they're in pair. Like, it's not just me collecting a bunch of shit. I'm also like trying to complete puzzles, as well as I mean, I guess the boss would be a puzzle. I gotta feed this bitch. 100. Oh man, I don't have 100. I only have 30, you greedy bitch. 32. Oh, fuck, I gotta go collect shit for this bitch. I guess I just spoke too soon. It is being a collectathon. Well, there's 11. I hope there's alone 100 on this goddamn egg thing. Ah, fucker. It's only 60. What am I to do? God damn. Where do they even get these noises for Nintendo? I never understood. Like Toad. Like, who the fuck decided that was the noise that Toad was gonna make? Might have come back to that greedy asshole. I'm just super focused trying to collect as many as I can. That's 72. Where the fuck am I supposed to get the rest of these? Uh oh, I totally skipped all of that, that's why. Oop. Where's the coins at? I'm gonna fucking perish if I don't have any delicious coins. Look at him, he's like a shriveled up little ball sack. Oh shit. Oh. That should do it, right? No, that's only 91. Oh, dead. God damn it, fuck. Okay, I'll do this right this time. Because I do want to go to bed now. I'm kind of getting burnt out of this already. I'll try and think of something to end this session on. And maybe just consider doing like an hour and a half streams. I just don't think that anybody wants to see that. Oh, I don't have to redo that. I'm assuming that that fucker has enough, has the ones I already fed her. Him, her, whatever. Come on. One final thought. Well, it makes it fucking difficult if they're just gonna disappear. Okay, I almost have enough to solely, just in the case that that fucking asshole doesn't have any of the ones I already gave them. I have 100 now. Okay, time to fucking go feed this asshole's hungry friend. This is super difficult because I'm not like pointing at the screen. I'm using a joystick. One final thought. Do I want TinyArcade to go anywhere? How do I feel about TinyArcade? You've said that you don't think it's gonna be anything, but are you, would you if you could? Oh, was that the point? What does that do? Oh, I could just fucking go right to it. That's kind of cool. Let's feed this hungry bitch. I mean, I wonder if they need that all 100. Yeah, good thing I'm ready to go and load this bitch up. Come on. Come on, get in the sights. Let's go, bitch. Oh, shit. Don't want that to happen. Mario, stop creeping. It just like implodes on itself. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. It reminds me of, what's with them and the, like, maracas and shakers and shit? And yelling the thing after getting them excited. I wonder what kind of Japanese lore that's from, but that plant guy in Wind Waker, in Breath of the Wild. He's got them fucking shakers for days. And whenever you feed him those Korok seeds or whatever the fuck they are, and you feed him some chia seeds, he gets all hot and bothered. But I wonder, I'm curious, because I'm assuming that like majority of that kind of stuff comes from the lore. It's kind of funny. It's like they don't really give you as much life as they do in like other games. Shit, that was close. Ah, I wanted that. Oh, I could have done that. Let's piece this bitch. I crack right in the center, I'm pretty sure. Fucking destroying all this shit. Oh, I thought I cracked it. I think I have to find the hole. That's what she said to me about her plumbing issue. Okay, what? I should probably not just jump around. Okay, well, that's to go down. That's obviously to go back up. Oh, I see. It's gonna push me back down if I'm not careful. Like, this shit's clever. That kind of, like, if you exceed the pattern of which you're going to be pushed down or up, you'll go back and it'll fuck up, like, even though you were right there. And they have it so it's like a platforming kind of exercise as well. I don't want that. Oh, doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Oh well. Blast out of this fucking thing. Is that it? I done did it? There's no, I have to make like a platform. Can I die? Whoa. That's trippy as all hell. I wonder if that's what they were trying to do when they were coming out with like display or test environments for Mario 64, like this kind of like you're on a platform and it could be all surrounding. I wonder what that star was that I could have got, but I didn't get. Maybe for that, I don't know. It's probably a secret world or something, and I probably should have got it. Anyway, that's all for me for tonight. Did what I needed to do. Got my requirement of playing a Wii game and streaming it out of the way for the week. And I think that, sorry, I was just listening to the audio. I think it sounds pretty good. I think going into this, I spoke a little bit too much. In case anybody wants to critique me, I'll critique myself. Spoke too much. Probably should have talked about the game a little bit more, but I'm fucking burnout, so lay off. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be making this a weekly thing, daily thing, or every other day thing, but I guess I'll answer my question if I ever remember it in the next stream, of what I think of TinyArcade and what it could be or not be, but to be or not to be, that is the question. I'll see all y'all some other time. Goodbye.